Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of episode 1 of Football Manager 2017 Manchester United style. You may have noticed part 1 cut off quite abruptly. I was experiencing some, how should we say, memory issues with OBS. So I've toned down the settings a bit. It might not look as pretty, but hopefully it'll at least work and function properly. Fortunately, you didn't miss too much of what actually happened. So all I was doing really was taking a look at these players. So Luan here from but Brazilian teams don't have the licenses, so I'm not sure which team this is. I can Google it. I'll do that in a bit. Lacazette from Lyon, of course, for now Arsenal player. Carlos Bacca of AC Milan, Gaia of Valencia, Acerbi from Sassuolo, and Desciglio from AC Milan. But that was about it. And about that point, the video cut off. I'm not sure exactly when. Hopefully, this should all work smoothly. So we'll move on. I've inquired about all of these players, so maybe we can start getting some signings soon. So Manchester United training camp for a trip to the USA. We're allowed to bring 40 players. So let's auto pick. Let's pick 28 players. I guess you don't need that many. So we've got De Gea, Johnston, Romero, Jones, Fosu-Mensah, Rojo, Blind, Bailly, Smalling, Twanzebe, Darmian, Shaw, Valencia, Carrick, Pogba, Schneiderlin, Schweinsteiger, Lingard, Mkhitaryan, Martial, Young, Fellaini, Herrera, Rooney, Mata, Memphis, Rashford, and Zlatan. So a pretty tidy squad. So I guess we'll bring our first team and maybe bring in some young players. Twanzebe's there, but he might be going on loan to Fulham very soon. I'm not sure if that cut off or not, but yeah, we accepted a loan offer for Twanzebe from Fulham, and that's the only transfer news I have. Alright, press conference time. So, as you can see, Mr. Lee Taylor from BBC Radio Manchester gets the honour of asking me my first question. You stand here today unveiled as the new Man United manager. As a big fan of the club, surely this must be a dream come true. Of course, I've dreamt of this moment for years. Are my ambitions matched by the chairman? Yes. Do you feel the expectations have been fair and realistic? Yeah, everybody has to be ambitious and aim high. Do you feel that you'll be able to continue their tradition of success? Oh, of course, I'm going to say no. Has to be a target. Fantastic facilities. Am I excited? Yeah, great facilities, but hard work's going to be equally important. That makes sense. Despite being just 20 years of age. Yeah, plenty of examples of young managers being successful. I believe I can be one of them. It is a game after all, Mrs. Olivia Pearson. Playing career was a huge success. Alright, that was because I picked my experience as ex-footballer, so apparently I played football before becoming a manager, but I'm still 20 years old. Yeah, let's just say yeah. How do you see your management style? I think things work best when players feel valued as people as well as footballers. Expected that Mata will leave the club. This one Mata 4 stars. All of this. You think I'm gonna let him go? I'm gonna keep one here. I'll be doing everything in my power to ensure that. Plus, what a gentleman that guy is, like Mata. Never seen a footballer quite like him. It's so good off the pitch as well as on the pitch. Is there on the off chance that any agents read your comments today? I'm the Man United manager. Agents will be at my doorstep. Is there a particular area of the squad? let's not say that. Let's be mysterious. Don't want to drop the morale of my current squad. Will there be any deals in the coming weeks? Yeah, we will probably buy some players. That's it. Okay, good. I just want to see some gameplay. I do hope that the gameplay does show up well on your screen. Let's hope so. Oh, another new thing, I think it's new for FM17. There's actually like some fake fans that reply to certain stories. So for me, inquiring about this Luan player, a couple of people have replied saying things like a top player in great form, what's not to like. They even got some hashtags in there. Been watching some clips, he's got everything you want. Same about Lacazette, winning leader, definition of character. Baka, hopefully he can score a few goals. If he scores, I'll be happy. Okay, and occasionally you get negative comments. So this guy saying, "Guy not convinced he'll do enough to be a success." Take these things with a pinch of salt. I mean, they're pretty automated. You're all mooning now, but will you be as loud when we have an injury crisis? It's funny because we did have some centre-back injury crisis, Man United back in the days. We're already good in that position, thanks. Oh, well, we can get better, I'm sure. Announced specifically. So much potential. See, Arsenal want Adrian, so Alan. Imagine Arsene Wenger spending that much money in transfer window, am I right? Don't know who this guy is, but Tottenham are going to pay 30 million for him. Seems legit. Emmanuel Mass. Okay, yep, this is exactly what I said. Financial fair play. We're Man United. We are fine. Absolutely fine. And continental financial fair play. I don't think we've got anything to worry about here. And now is game time. Excellent stuff. So, let's skip this tactics tree time. I'm just going to go with a basic 4-4-2. All the tactics lovers out there are going to hate me, but I think this will work just fine. And as you can see, if I scroll down, I get this INE icon here, which means ineligible is in opposition squad. So I selected everyone to be eligible for the under-23s. So I will be literally playing against the first team, technically. I always like to do this for fun, because no one really cares about the outcome, so I've got a random team. Colm Hewson, Angus Potts, Johnny Hall, Christian Williamson, Lloyd Matranga in defence, Andy Sellers, Alex Henderson, Asa Scarisbrick, Gabriel Wickenden in midfield with Gary Poole and Keenan. Is that Boiling or Bolling? It is Boiling. Banter. And 6 subs: Luke McDonagh, Samuel Cook, Keith Burke, Malcolm Hilton, Pat Ollie, and Jerome Collett. And I should be against a team that's pretty much the first team. So, let's go straight to the match. Again, I really hope this shows properly. And if it doesn't, I'm really sorry. Teams are warming up. Please wait. I shall do so. Just checking my OPS there to see if everything. Okay, so things seem to be running smoothly. So the Man United under 23s, quotes. So they've got De Gea, Darmian, Bailly, Twanzebe, Shaw, Mkhitaryan, Fosu Mensah, Pogba, Memphis, Martial, and Rashford. So they have actually mixed it up a bit and put some young players. They've got a completely young bench. Johnston, Williams, Gomez, O'Connor, Warren, Chong, Riley, Poole, Olasunde, Scott, Ercolani, and Gribbin. So they've put a first team out, but they'll probably change up some of those players. My assistant thinks we should show Fosu Mensah, Memphis, Rashford, and Martial onto their weaker foot. Interestingly, they don't want me to do anything with Pogba, which I think is strange, but I'm going to allow it. And again, I let the assistant do the team talk. This is your chance to impress me and win yourself a place in the side. Well, no, it isn't really, because none of these players... These are all generated by the game, by the way. These aren't real players, so just in case you started Googling some players here, they aren't real. You can see the reaction to other players. Some deep in thought, some listening keenly. Appreciate that. Hall and Scarisrick. Anyway, let's just start the match because I want to get into some gameplay. Alright, so I need to change seat settings. So increase the speed a bit. Take replays off and change the camera to TV. Alright, so let's go. I do like to commentate in these games, so I'll probably be doing a bit of that. Okay, I'll do that later. So we've got Potts with a throw for United. Henderson now to Sellers. Long ball on a good one, easily headed away by Bailly. But Henderson has it now. Sellers. We go back to Henderson. Poole on the right. Waits a long time. He goes back to Potts. Here's Sellers and Poole. Oh, Memphis with the tackle. Referee has called Memphis Depay over. Sent off. Whoa. Whoa. That's interesting. 3 minutes into a friendly match and Memphis Depay has been sent off for a two-footed tackle. It's crazy. Alright, play a short passing play. That's fine with me. Well, I wonder how this game will end now. Yeah, interesting. That's noted. I mean, I'm not going to play someone who's going to get sent off in friendly. Bailly's been booked. Alright, so let's see how we do now, because Potts has it for the first team. Sellers now back to Potts. There are no fans watching this, by the way. Henderson there giving it away to Pogba. Now Fosu Mensah. No one really forward for Man United. Damian to Mkhitaryan. Mensah to Mickey. Here he comes. Fosu Mensah slowly getting forward. Martial now. Oh, he's found Damian on the right. Can he pick out a good cross? He finds Fosu Mensah on the edge of a box. Decent shot. And Houston spills it. First chance of the game. But probably not Fosu Mensah, the guy you want shots to be falling to on the edge of a box. Now here's Fosu Mensah again to Mkhitaryan. Martial, good turn, and he scored. 11 minutes in, Martial has put Man United under 23s, not the first team, in front. So even with 10 men, these generated players clearly not a match for the first team squad. But it's good to see. I do kind of want the first team to win because they are my players. I want them to play well, of course. Here's Mickey now for United. Martial. Oh, good pass to find Rashford, but saved by Houston. Be a corner for the under 23s. And Mkhitaryan will take. We'll get their head on it. Will be in first team player. Here comes the greatly named Boiling. Good run forward. And tripped by Pogba. Not bad by Mr. Boiling. Might have to sign up him. He's on fire. Get it? Boiling. Fire. Sorry. Here come United squad. It's Boiling now. Blocked by Twanzebe for a corner. They had a shot at least. Fair play. Could score from this corner. Wickenden will take. Headed away by Pogba. Poole gets there first. And he's been forced all the way back to Potts. And he switches it to Matranga. Oh, that's the end of the highlight. Sometimes the game likes to play past highlights. Here's Mickey to Fosu Mensah. Oh, good ball. Martial with a chance, and he smashes it practically through the goalkeeper. His second of the game. Looking on form, Mr. Martial. Matranga's a bit injured, so I know he's a generated player, but let's. We haven't got another left back in the whole squad. Have to reshuffle probably. See if anyone here. I'm just gonna cancel the quick sub. I'm gonna go to full tactics. Oh, that was the same thing. I need to go to tactics. So, Cook. He can play left back. He's a yellow left back. Let's check a few of them. Potts can't. All. I know I'm taking this probably way too seriously because none of these players are real. Williamson's interesting. You can play at centre back, centre mid, and up front. How about that for talent? Never seen a player like that, especially one generated by the game. And Scarisbrick exactly the same. Wickenden can play at left back as well. So we've got Hall. Is it Hall? No, it was Potts, wasn't it? It was Potts. Oh, okay. It was someone. Cook as well. Burke can play there. Hilton. We'll check Ollie. And we'll check Collett. Alright, so Cook or Hilton. Cook or. Yeah, it was Burke. Cook seems like more fit, so we'll put Cook on for Matranga. Alright, in the meantime, there's a highlight happening. So here's Fosu Mensah. Well, Martial needs to be more tightly marked. No kidding, boy, he scored 2 goals. Here is Martial, headed away by Potts. Comes out to Luke Shaw. His career's been an interesting one in real life, but here's Mkhitaryan, tight angle. Cleared by Matranga. He hasn't come off just yet. Darmian to Pogba. Mensah to Martial. He'll probably get a hat-trick by the end of this game. Great 1-2 of Mkhitaryan. And there it is. Classy finish. And 10-man United under 23s. 3-0 up in 17 minutes. And Martial has all of them. Guess we don't need Memphis Depay. We can score 3 goals with 10 men. Like that. But these generated players are nowhere near as good as the United players on the other team. But here is Boyling. Wickenden to Cook. Boyling again to Scarisbrick. I love these names. Henderson now. Can we get one back? Paul, good pass to Cook. Cook's cross cleared by Paul. Straight at De Gea, but shot on target. Not bad. I guess there's some noticeable difference with the 10 men. We've got a corner now. Mkhitaryan will take. Headed away. Darmian now. All the way back out to Mkhitaryan. Cross looks for Rashford. Headed away. But it's come to Pogba now. Mensah, Pogba. Trying to break them down slowly, but Martial, good burst of pace. Good chance, but this time Houston will stop him. He looks like a man on a mission, Anthony Martial. I don't think he'll want to come off. Mkhitaryan now over a corner. And good catch by Houston. Taking charge of his area. And good pass as well. Boiling in some space. It's no one on the right marking that guy, but Boiling runs into Shaw, and that's the end of that attack. Mickey now with a free kick. Poole heads it away, but it's still alive with Pogba. Mickey turns, goes for a long shot, but quite a way wide. Not a good effort by Mickey. I'm calling Mkhitaryan Mickey because his name's too long. Please forgive me for that. Scarisbrick to Williamson. I'm not sure the name Scarisbrick. That's an amazing name. Here is the legend Scarisbrick again. Henderson. Poole to Scarisbrick. Cook. Slow attack. Wickenden has a bit of space though. But he's closed down. He goes back to Cook. Scarisbrick now to Wickenden. Boiling. Oh, great ball by Boiling, and Poole is through. Great save by De Gea. Good chance for Poole. Could have got a goal. Could still get a goal. It's a corner. Wickenden now. Can he find someone? It's Pogba who heads clear. Wickenden again. This time Darmian will head away. Cook gets there first though. Gives the ball straight to Mkhitaryan, and United can break. Martial to Rashford. Pogba now to Fosu Mensah. Mkhitaryan now has it on the right. Cutting inside though. He plays it to Pogba. Back to Mickey. And now Martial. Good one. Oh, he's found Fosu Mensah through on goal. But Houston saves. He's made a few saves, this goalkeeper. But yeah, not the best of finishes from Fosu Mensah. Mickey's corner, and once again, Houston, the goalkeeper, comes out and catches it. He's certainly been impressive, even though he's conceded 3 goals. Oh yeah, we had 3 goals in 18 minutes. Now we've gone 18 minutes without a goal. Or 19 minutes if you want to be pedantic. And I'm reading the bottom commentary, and Wickenden has just been booked for a foul on Darmian. And Pogba will take the free kick. He's gone for goal. It's over the bar. Looked like a crossing opportunity, especially for a right footer there. But it's Pogba, so what do you expect? He's going to shoot. The best pass by Henderson there, and now it's Fosu Mensah. United can break with Mickey. Martial's made a run through the middle and gets it. Bursts clear on goal. Great chance, always hit the inside of the post. But there is Marcus Rashford with the rebound, and it's 4-0 right on the stroke of half time. Yeah, pretty much as expected. This is a Man United team of 10 men. Just scoring goals for fun. There's even time for another chance in first half added time. Bailly takes it off Henderson. He hasn't had much to do. Fosu Mensah now brings it forward to Mickey now on the right. Keeps the ball and he gives it to Fosu Mensah. Pogba to Martial. Chips it out wide, and Mkhitaryan gets there and he's tripped by Samuel Cook, who came off the bench, and it's a penalty to Manchester United and a great chance to make it 5-0 around half time. I can't see who's taking it. It's going to be Martial to take, and straight at Houston, but he can't keep it out anyway, and it's 5-0. Martial's 4th goal of the game, 4th goal of the half. There's still another half to go. Well, yeah, as I said, this is what I expected to happen. I always do this because it's funny to see the under-23s beat the first team, even though they will have the first team players. These players are looking frustrated, as you can see. Calmly, this might only be a friendly, but I expect better from you. Go out there and win the second half. I really doubt that will happen. But let's see. We can at least give it a good go. Doesn't look like the under-23 squad made any half-time changes. So, kick off with the second half. Martial already through on goal. Great save by Hewson. Way too easy there. But these aren't my players. And Rashford there tripped by Angus Potts. United free kick on the left. Mickey's cross. Cleared by Paul and Mickey just lets it roll out for a throw. Well, yeah, second half starting as the first half ended. Quite a bit of action. Fosu-Mensah, Scarisbrick tries to tackle, but he gets it to Mickey anyway. Here comes Mickey giving it to Pogba. Fosu-Mensah to Martial. Back to Fosu-Mensah, great 1-2, and he's hit the post. He could have had a hat-trick, Fosu-Mensah, but he hasn't got one yet. But yeah, so far, 5-0, holding on to that scoreline. Free kick to under 23s, Rashford tripped by Potts, and Angus Potts gets a yellow card. I don't think the referees in this game are programmed to know it's a friendly. And Pogba's probably about to get it. Yeah, he's got a yellow card now as well. Yeah, you don't see this many cards given in friendly matches in real life. Now there's the first change. It's Williams who's come on for Tuanzebe for the under 23s. Rochelle and Williams. I've heard a bit about him, but I've never seen him play. Pogba heads it there for Martial. Tackle by Scarisbrick. Williamson to Wickenden. Pass is going to be cut out by Williams. Williams just clears the ball. Cook heads it straight to Fosu-Mensah and can break. Fosu-Mensah tripped by Asa Scarisbrick. And he'll be called over. I think it'll be a yellow card probably for Mr. Scarisbrick. And indeed it is. An accumulation of offences, eh? Fair enough. Right, there's Mickey with a free kick. Paul heads it away. It's come to Shaw. He's been quiet. Bailly finds Rashford. Rashford looks to turn, and good save by Halson, but there is Anthony Martial with a rebound. His 5th goal of the game, and it's 6-0. Quite a game for Anthony Martial. Could have had a couple more to be fair, and could still. Sellers there coming close with a free kick, blocked behind for a corner, could have got one back. There is Sellers, but Pogba heads it away. Is Wickenden now out to Sellers. Ooh, and across De Gea acrobatically catches it as he's well known to do. Well, we're 1-0 down in the second half compared to how it was in the first half. There's Callum Gribbin coming on for Fosu-Mensah for under 23s. So here is Pogba now finding Rashford. It looks to be up front now. I think he was on the wing at the start of the game. Oh no, he was probably up front with him. Gribbin, great pass to find Rashford. And Rashford gets his second of the game. It's 7-0. But yeah, great pass by the youngster Callum Gribbin. Another corner now. Mkhitaryan takes Pogba's header off the bar. Headed away by Potts. Rashford puts it back in there. Paul heads it away. It's come out to Williams here. Gribbin now for United under 23s. Goes back to Bailly. Gribbin again to Martial. All good tackle by Hall to win that back and clear it. And Boylan should get to it. Not quite. It's gone out for a throw. Well, free kick now. Mkhitaryan will take in the 79th minute. Martial's header off the bar again. Must be the 4th or 5th time it's hit the bar on top of the 7 goals that have gone in. Insane match in terms of goal scoring. They're all with 10 men. Gribbin now gets it to Pogba on the edge of the box, and that's a good catch by Hewson to stop Pogba. Well, the first half was 5-0, second half was 2-0. Still going though. Actually, it's United on the attack. It's Paul to Henderson. goes back to Paul, and he gives it to Boyling, but the shot is blocked, and United comfortably get that one away. Shaw with a throw now. Martial flicks it on. Pogba gets there first. Chance for Pogba, but he's hit the side netting. Probably should have done better there, Pogba. 85th minute now. Houston headed away by Bailly. Here's Rashford. He's on for a hat trick, but he's tackled by Hall, who just blasts it to anywhere he can. Probably he's exhausted, the poor guy. Pogba, great ball over the top. Rashford now. It's forced a bit wide, but still shoots. Hits the post. Again with the post. Rashford, well, I can't see his face in game, but I can imagine he's probably fuming not getting his hat trick. And we've only got 1 minute left, so I suspect it will end 7-0. Williams looks for Rashford, but he can only head it on. Williamson now blasts it clear, and that will be it. So officially, Man United 0, Man United under 23s 7. My assistant's quite unhappy. Goalkeeper got motivated though, as you can see, pretty well, considering it's a 7-0 defeat. Those are pretty generous ratings. But yeah, 7-0 to under 23s, 5 goals for Martial, 2 for Rashford. Looking like a deadly team so far. And Memphis Depay was of course sent off after 3 minutes. Martial, man of the match, 10 out of 10 rating, 5 goals, no surprise. Mike Dean was the referee. Oh, can you imagine Mike Dean refereeing a pre-season friendly between Man United and the under-23s? Anyway, I'm going to leave this match now and see what the news is. The fans don't watch this match. This friendly is played behind closed doors, so no one's going to really give a damn that I lost the friendly match 7-0, which is awesome and kind of why I do this, just for fun. Got a bit of news. Let's see. Match report. Yep. So this will summarize what happened in the match. And my scout gives me a report on the under-23s. Martial, of course, the team's top performer. Couldn't cope with his finishing as he scored 5 goals. Rashford 9.4, Mickey 9.2, Fosu Mensah 9.1. I guess were other really good players. Everyone played well, I suppose. And an analysis. I like these analysis. Yeah, focus our attacks on central. Henderson and Paul passed to each other the most. Key passes mainly by Boyling, most mistakes by Henderson. Well, I guess it doesn't really mean much, considering these are made-up players that I'll never use again. Matranga, our best player, because he was subbed off after 18 minutes. Everyone else after that was pretty abysmal. Scarisbrick for worst of us. Oh, poor Scarisbrick. Won 50% of his tackles. It's not so bad considering he's playing against beasts like Pogba and Fosu Mensah. Was lucky to still be on the pitch. Oh well. Yeah. So yeah, this is a pre-season training camp. Yep. So we're going to the US to play against New England and then Columbus. Yeah, that should be good. So we're getting some news back about our transfer dealings. So GRA, I'm not sure what the real club is. I said I was going to Google it, and now I'm actually going to do it. Luan, well, I guess Luan Vieira, Gremio. Oh, GRE for Gremio. Okay, yeah, so they're not selling him. Fine. AC Milan wants Albaca. Oh, fine. Oh well, better luck next time, I'm sure. But for now, this is going to end part 2 of episode 1. I'm intending to do 1 match per episode. Hopefully, there won't be any more memory issues that will cause me to split them into parts. But hope you guys enjoy, and see you later.